Okay, we're in section 3.4. It's about getting Sage running on your computer. Certainly there's some redundancy here. I kept, doing the same thing over and over again. What do? Go to the website, click on it, a website will open up. There's two ways to run it. You can run it online with the web. I don't recommend it. You could also download the software. I'll click on it. Now, most students are using either a Windows computer or a Mac OS 10 computer. I'm running an OS 10 computer. I click on this. It's the GitHub release page. When I get to that page, I need to make a selection and stick with the DMG files. I don't think you're ready for source code at this point, but you have to know what processor you're running. How do you know that? Go to the Apple menu, select About This Mac. It'll tell you what the chip is. I'm running an M1, which is called an ARM chip, ARM. If you're running an Intel, that's the x86. But you click on the version you have. If you're running Intel, x86 DMG file. If you're running an M1 chip or an M2 chip, you select the ARM chip, right? Install it on your computer. Once you do that, it's an application that you can double click on. I'm going to go to the Finder, and what I'm going to do is it's in my Applications folder, and I'm running Sage Math 9.5. Double click on it. What you can do, you're going to be given a choice. The choice is run from the command line or from a Jupyter notebook. Jupyter notebook, some people like them. They're good for saving and sharing. I'm not sharing this stuff though, so I go to the terminal. It's the quickest, easiest thing I could do. I'm going to launch a terminal, and what happens? A terminal opens up and they launch Sage for me, all right? So then the question becomes is, what do you do with that? Well, I do this, all right? So let's do this, and let's type it in. So I'm going to go back to my terminal. I'm going to do reset, and then I'm going to, end's a variable. I'll write that down. And yes, you're going to learn by typing. I know people get tired, and I want to just take this over here and type that in, and it gives me back that answer over there. Now, granted, someone says, well, I'm done. Let me go to the next section. You're not done. What you need to do is start playing around. Someone says, what do you mean play around? Look back over the prior problems and play around with the prior problems. Now, granted, you might be upset with this because it's not going to work the way you want to work, and that's the problem with software. All right, so what I'm going to do number 12. I want to see if I can do it. And by the way, I have an answer over here. I don't know if I can do it. I'm just learning. So I'm going to clear the screen. I'm going to reset. I am going to define a variable A. And I'm going to type this in. And what does it say? Divide this by that. So we did factor, if you recall. And I'll type in this over here. So it's A6 minus 6 star. Oh, you know what? There's two letters. I got to do another letter. Sorry about that. So n is also a variable. I didn't notice that before. So I'll type that in, var, and that's n. Let's go to town. What do we got here? Factor. And let's see what you got over there. Let's see. The top would be a to the 6 minus 6 star a to the 4 star n squared plus 9 star a squared star n4. I'm not very good at typing, as you can plainly see. N6. One thing nice though, I have an answer key, and I'll be able to look at my answer key and realize I've done something horribly wrong if I'm not getting the answer I'm supposed to be getting. I'm going to divide it by a cubed minus 2 star a square star n minus a star n squared plus 2 star n cubed. Let's see what happens. And let's take a look at the answer. You can see how quick Sage was at it. So a plus 2n, a plus n, a minus n, things are working as advertised. Here's the deal though. You go back over it, you're going to be surprised sometimes things don't work the way you want them to work. Software takes time and effort to get through. All right? The key here though is that time and effort is the characteristic to moving forward educationally. And certainly we want you to move forward educationally. Not only with paper and pencil, but with using software. Thank you.